All right, keep that applause going for Jason Frenchman, everybody.
What's up, Philly? God bless America. Everybody still feeling in that patriotic spirit after all the festivities this past weekend? Yeah, we took the kids down to the block party, Independence Hall, Liberty Bell, all the living history, and I explained to the kids that, we're living in historic times right now, 2016. We have our first black president. We're about to elect our first woman president or our first orange president. Both of them would be firsts. I don't want to dwell on politics or the presidential race because this is supposed to be comedy, not tragedy, So let's talk about Hitler. It's okay. I have the Mel Brooks exemption. Jews are allowed to make fun. Nazis and Hitler. Hitler, a man so repugnant, so hated, that to this day, 70 years later, you can't have his name and you can't have his mustache. You can't beat Jim Hitler from accounting. You can't have a nice wood-carved sign outside your suburban house that says, "Welcome to the Hitlers." You can't. You can't be a kid in a classroom who's sitting there and has to respond when the PA system comes on and says, "Jenny Hitler, please report to the office, Jenny Hitler." There's a lot of stress out there, right? People have different ways of dealing with stress. Some people power through it and they work out. Some people escape with drugs and alcohol. Some people have weird stress dreams. This is a real thing. And I'll give you an example. A young lady that I work with, she's getting married and she just bought a house and she's feeling really burnt out. So she has this really strange recurring dream that she's escaping from a burning building. And she's like, "Do you ever have stress dreams like that?" And I said, "No, I just masturbate." Stress gone. So here's some news. I just turned 50. How about that? Talk about history, huh? Half a fucking century. If you had asked me when I was 20, at what age do you consider old? I would have said 50. What a fucking asshole I was. But one thing I did when I turned 50 was I started making a list. And now I haven't been diagnosed with anything serious, so it's not a bucket list, it's a fucking list. And it's a work in progress, but would you like to hear the first couple of entries? Yes. All right. Number 1, stop being a pussy, get up on stage and do some stand-up. Check. I'm bombing, I won't see any of you fuckers anymore anyway. Number 2, lose the gut. Now, I've been in this crazy cycle where I lose 10 pounds and I feel good about myself, and then all of a sudden I gain it right back. Right. So fuck it. Besides, behold, the quintessential dad bod. Party in the front, skinny in the back. Right. Number 3, save for retirement. Retirement? Fuck that. Who can afford to retire? I'll tell you one difference between 50 and 20. Your dick does not get as hard at 50 as it does at 20. I see some nods of approval, so you guys can back me up. It's kind of like the difference between an aluminum bat and a wood bat. The aluminum bat is harder, it lasts longer, and it's used by young players who are still learning the game. But what kind of bat do they use in the major leagues? That's right, a wood bat. It may be a little softer, a little bit more fragile, but you gotta know what you're doing to get hits with a woody. You have to be a man who knows how to sacrifice. You have to know how to lay one down. And sometimes you need to know when to just take a walk. Thank you very much, everybody.
All right, one more time for Jason Frenchman.